Hi, wonderful people. This is Karen Sigalas here, and I just want to wish you a warm welcome. It's so nice to see some of you here. And if you're watching the replay, hi, nice to meet you. Now, if you've got any questions as I go along, please feel free to just drop them in the comments, and I'll either answer them live or I'll come back to them after. So today I wanted to talk to you about kind of when I want to say manifestation, I'm actually going to say it. And I know when I say that, some of us are going to probably log off right away, and that's fine. But some of us might, in fact, want to stay on because we're really, really curious about what I'm about to say. So I hope you're staying on. Now, there's a lot of kind of myths around manifestation. So it's like sometimes we think, oh, I'm going to manifest a £20 million house and I'm going to live in it happily after it and my life is going to be amazing. Well, manifestation doesn't quite work like that, actually. Now, why I'm personally drawn to manifestation is it's part spiritual, and I am, but it's also evidence-based, based in neuroscience. And so I'm very much that intersection between heart and soul and evidence and data and science. And for me, it works. That mix works for me. So I just wanted to chat with you about the neuroscience behind manifestation, because for some of us, if you understand that, then it makes it easier to understand why it feels like for some people manifestation just happens by magic. It actually doesn't. In a nutshell, I'm going to say this really clearly. It is about being clear about a goal that you want, crystal clear about what that goal is in every detail that you can imagine. And then it's about taking responsibility and actions to make it happen. That is simply it. And the reason why it works is it activates part of our brain, the reticular activation system, and it's called RAS. And what that does, it's so clever. What it does is it acts as a lookout post for bringing to attention things that will help us move forward with our goal. So, for example, just using an example for me is this year and for the next 12 months, I want to really amplify my voice on stage. So I want to be on more stages, doing more keynote speeches and reaching more women to help them increase their confidence, shape their reputations and build their influence. Now, that's my goal for part of my goal. I've got a lot more detail behind it, but I'm just giving you the short version here. Otherwise, we're going to be here for ages. So that's the short version. But what that means for me is, well, what am I doing to make that happen? Now, two crazy things happened today and yesterday. So part of what this goal of mine is putting myself out there, going to meet other people, networking, going to workshops, really honing my craft. So I wanted to go to this workshop yesterday. It was hosted by Karen Farrell. Now, if you don't know her, she's an incredible speaker. Give her a follow. She's definitely worth following and learning from. Anyway, it transpired. So this was yesterday. I couldn't go. And I was kind of bummed out that I couldn't go. But then the day before yesterday, Karen happened to send me a message to say, actually, although her session was sold out, there was a ticket. Did I want it? Did I want to grab it? And I'm like, I know the waiting list is long. So I'm like, yes, absolutely. So suddenly from me, by the time I went to actually try to register for it had sold out. Karen actually herself gave me a LinkedIn message saying, do you want a ticket? And I'm like, yes, grab it, as I said, before it goes to other people on the waiting list. So I went to that workshop, and it was all about how you become a better speaker, what things that you need to have in place. So totally meeting within my goal. And whilst I was there, she asked me if I was going to a networking event, which is coming up on Monday. It's by the founder mums. Tracy Butcher is the person who organises it. And unfortunately, I couldn't go. Okay, that was that. Now, literally about, what's the time now? 2 hours ago, something cancelled for me, which meant I was free to go to this networking event, Founder Mums. So it's more than a networking event, on Monday. And a friend who I'd met via LinkedIn. I've never met this person in real life. I'd never met Karen in real life either. But this person is a gifty anyway, another amazing speaker. You must follow her. She's so good, particularly good around parents and mums going back to work. Anyway, we became friends over LinkedIn. She literally sent me a LinkedIn message and said, I've got 2 tickets. Do you want to come with me to this event on Monday? Like, what is happening? The universe is aligning. And yes, of course I want to go. It's so exciting because I actually also get to meet her in real life. I've never met her before. Anyhow, so what is happening to make all of this happen is actually I'm putting myself out there. So what does that mean? I'm looking at events. I'm looking at ways in which I can get myself onto stages more often. So when we think about manifestation, our brain, what's happening, as I said, is our brain's reticular activation system is being set off. It's bringing to our attention things that help us meet our goals. So being in the right place at the right time, connecting with other speakers, looking at places where other like-minded people like me would be. And the most important thing on the planet is taking responsibility and taking action myself, not just wishing it into the ether and hoping it happens, but actually taking action myself to make it happen. So when we think about these big goals that we might have, whether it's the promotions, whether it's the projects, whether it's starting a business, whether it's, I don't know, finding your ideal partner, whatever it is, it starts off with, number one, being crystal clear about what your goal is. And the other kind of magic source for me is understanding why that's important. And understanding the why for me personally is when my motivation slips, which sometimes it does. Hey, I'm a coach, but I'm human. But when it slips, that why keeps me going. So understanding your goal and your why. Secondly, taking responsibility to make that happen for yourself. So putting yourself in places where there's opportunity, connecting to other people, building real relationships. Now, those 2 relationships I was talking about, so the Karen Farrell and the Gifty, and right, you know, I've been building over months, and I didn't know it was going to lead to this. I just knew that there were 2 incredibly wonderful people, and I really liked them. And I really enjoyed the Founder Mum event that I went to back in the summer. So normally, and it's funny about that event actually, normally I wouldn't go because I really don't like networking. You know, people, when I say that to people, they're so shocked because hopefully you can see I'm warm and I'm friendly, and I'm relatively extroverted. So you would think, oh yeah, networking would be her bag, but it really wasn't, and it isn't. But I've changed it. There's a whole nother live I can talk about around that. I've changed my mindset around it, and it's just an opportunity to connect with some really great people. Anyhow, what I'm trying to say here is that it's our connections, our human connections, our genuine, real connections that we make with people that also help us reach our goals, because we aren't doing this in isolation. It's really crazy when you think about when I think about it. There's so many hands out there willing to help you on your way if you just reach out and connect genuinely with people. So to summarize this little live that I hope has been little but mighty, is define your goal. Get crystal clear about what it is, why it's important to you, so that when motivation slacks, your why keeps you going. That you take responsibility for making it happen, which is taking actions, being in the right place at the right time, and behaving in a way that someone who has already reached that goal does. That's so important when it comes to creating that action. And the third point is make connections with people, real people. It could be online, but real, genuine connections, because you never know how these people can help you or where it might take you. So I just wanted to say, I'm going to bring this live to a close. And I really hope that's useful for you and that it helps you move forward on your goals. And I would absolutely love to hear what some of those goals are. And if you have any questions, if you're watching the replay or if you're here live with me right now, just drop them in the comments and I will see you on the other side. And I really look forward to chatting to you. I'll see you same time next week. Bye for now.